Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. My name is Story, and today is January the 7th, which means we are running up until the 14th, because that's the way things work around here. I hope you've had a lovely week, and here's to another lovely week. What have we got to do in Destiny 2 this week? Well, the Devil's Ruin quest will be open. I'm not sure how it lands. I'm not sure how it starts, but nevertheless, let's get back to the weekly reset video. This is the Tower map. Various vendors will issue bounties and quests and challenges, and if you complete these challenges, quests and bounties, you will get yourself some powerful loot, and that is what we all want. More powerful loot in our lives. For example, live fire exercises from the vendor shacks. This is for PvP. As an example, the weekly is complete Crucible bounties, 8 of them, and that will get you some powerful gear at tier 1 levels. Same with the Banshee, 8 bounties completed, powerful gear 1. And then over at Hawthorne, we've got some clan XP. If you're members of a clan, you can earn 5,000 XP for your clan. That's for each character, so that's 15,000 XP earned altogether, and 3 times amounts of loot. That's powerful gear at tier 2. There's your examples. Let's have a look at the destinations. We start with the Vanguard playlist. We've got daily heroic story missions for XP only. Then you've got strikes. The weekly is complete strikes using the same subclass element as the currently active elemental burn. What is the burn? Well, you can have a look. It's just here. This week it's Arc Sin. So Arc subclasses are needed to complete that challenge. This elemental burn will shift every weekly reset, and these are your modifiers for every daily reset. We've got Blackout and Grenadier at the moment, so that's complete strikes using the same subclass element as current active weekly burn. There you go. It still says bounties completed there, which is wrong. Bit of a bug. Anyway, the ordeal this week happens to be the Insight Terminus. I think, have we had that before? I'm not sure, but anyway, strike specific loot for that strike is the longer buy sniper rifle. If you complete a whole bunch of runs, you'll get some tier 1 loot, but if you complete the Nightfall ordeal with a score above 100,000 points, you get yourself pinnacle loot. Then we've got the 3 Nightfall strikes here, which are the Inverted Spire, the Arms Dealer, and Scarlet Keep. Strike specific loot for the Inverted Spire is the Trichromatica Exotic Ghost, and then we've got the Arms Dealer, which happens to be the Tilt Fuse Exotic Sparrow. And for Scarlet Keep, all you have is a that's all you get for that. There's nothing, tra-la-la. Anyway, what else is there? Well, there's the Gambit playlist. I can hear you all crying for it. We've got the Reckoning, comes in 3 different flavors right here, all at 750 power. You can do that with friends. The burn this week is Arc Singe as well, and then the Grenadier is always there. So chuck those nades. You love to chuck those nades. Then we've got Gambit Vanilla and Gambit Deluxe. Complete games, 3 of the games. Any of these playlists will do, but 3 games completed will get you some powerful gear at tier 2. Nice. Crucible this week. 2 lots of different types of playlists, Rotary and Core. Core playlists are here, 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 and here. Rotary playlists are here and here. Rotary this week is Momentum Control and Lockdown. Isn't that your favorite? Everything else stays the same. Anyway, you can earn yourself some loot by completing 4 core games for powerful tier 1 loot and 4 rotator matches for powerful tier 1 loot as well. Flashpoint this week happeneth to be on diddly-dee. Says Mars here on the API, but I'm not buying that. Is it really? Let's have a look. No, it's not. It's all lies. Lies, I tell you. It looks like it's on Mercury. Is it? Nay, it really isn't. Is it on the moon? No, it's not. Where is the Flashpoint? Where is it? Just bear with me one moment while I type in weekly to Charlemagne one more time. Flashpoint is European Dead Zone. It's here. Even though it actually said that, it was in my face. I'm ill though. You can probably tell that I'm looking bad, feeling bad, sounding bad even. Anyway, EDZ happens to be Devrim K this week. So that's where you can see your progress on the Flashpoint. What's the Flashpoint? Complete public events like this, that, loot lost sectors. They're over there, look, and check your progress here, and that'll get you some powerful gear at tier 1 loot. Over at Mars, we've got Escalation Protocol. We don't leave this out because it's one of your favorites. If you're farming this event, you'll be farming it for the Icolo Sniper Rifle for your collections this week. It is the Sniper rifle. What else is there? The Dreaming City curse is at week 1. The Ascendant Challenge this week for the Dreaming City, if you're interested in that, is the Bay of Drowned Wishes. Is that here? No, that's Chamber of Starlight. Bay of Drowned Wishes is here. So you can spawn straight in and go and do that stuff, but you'll have to go and pick up your bounties for the Ascendant Challenge from Petrovenge first. That's the way it goes. You've got to go all the way over there, burn them calories, fight that flab. You know what I'm talking about. The moon also has plenty of activities for you to be involved in. Nightmare hunts, for example. Complete 3 of them will get you some powerful tier 1 loot, or if you want to complete the master difficulty, that will get you some pinnacle loot as well. The same with Pit of Heresy, the dungeon, that will get you some pinnacle gear if you're into that kind of thing. And if you complete the Sorrow's Harbour, which is the Moon's version of Escalation Protocol, a bit of a wave horde mode environment, you can go over here and do the Altars of Sorrow, and that will also get you some things. Nightmares defeated in that, and then the Memory Quest, which is stuff to do with that, and bounties and stuff. Anyway, it's enough of that business. What we're going to look at, we're going to look at the Gunsmith, because if you're new to the game, you really want to come and see this gentleman, because he's got some very lovely bounties for you to do. You've got weeklies here that will award mod components and, upgrade modules rather, and glimmer and XP. And then there is these bounties that award mod components and enhancement cores, so you can upgrade your shenanigans. Isn't that great? There's also additional bounties that will get you some glimmer there as well. The material exchange, we've got the unflinching machine gun mod and a targeting adjuster mod. These rotate on the daily reset, so every 24 hours these will change if you're after something different. And now we're going to hop on over to the Leviathan raid vendor and see what armor he's got. The order of the Leviathan business, if you are interested, is dogs, gauntlets, baths, and then of course callus. We're going to hop on over to see Benedict, and I'll see you in just a moment. Derelict, Rabbit, Hutch, what have you got? Well, we've got the Spire of Stars helm, Eater of Worlds gauntlet, prestige, chess piece. Everyone loves this chess piece. I actually quite like it as well. That's armor 2.0. Terrible rolls on these. And then we've got the boots of the normal Leviathan. We've got the class item for normal Leviathan and Midnight Coup. Do you remember this? It's one of the favourites. There is different stuff available from his brother from another mother over at Nessus at the Watcher's Grave, and he's just there. Look, we're going to go and see him now. It's Werner. What's he got? Normal Leviathan helm, Spire of Stars gauntlet, Eater of Worlds chest piece, prestige, Leviathan boots, and a class item for the Leviathan, and Midnight Coup again. Double whammy for that business. We're going to wrap up the vid now by having a look at your favourite Eververse stock. The Dawning is still on. I thought it was the last week already, but it's not. It is actually the final week now. So the final week of the Dawning, we've got 7 more days of Dawning stuff. These are the weekly offerings at the moment. We've got the Something to Say emote that's got stereo business, holding it above your head and doing not much else with it there. There's the Devil's Advocate. This will be an ornament for the Devil's Ruin, the exotic sidearm with the quest is live today. Who knows how it is kicked off, but we shall find out very soon, I guess. We've got the Sleepless Flight ship as well for the weekly there. We've got Cardinal Directive. You can spin that sparrow. Look at that. And then there is the Sweet Entrance. It's a gingerbread house. Isn't that nice? And then, of course, the rest of the event stuff is here as well. The 3 sets of armor that we've had for the Dawning over the years. Isn't that nice? And then there's the ornaments and emotes there. These are all going away. We've got 1 week left to swipe the shenanigans up. There's a lot there. You could spend an absolute fortune. Then, of course, there's the seasonal business as well. This is the stuff that's available up until March. There's plenty of that. Ornaments. There's ornaments. There is finishers. There's emotes. There's projections and transmat effects galore. There's the archive that we've got as well. There's a previous sets of armor and ornaments there from previous seasons. And then Bright Dust, the section of Bright Dust. You can buy stuff here for your hard-earned Bright Dust. So this is what I'll be farming this week. Bright Dust, for example, can be farmed by doing various bounties from some of the vendors. If you go to Zavala, Shax, the Drifter, and the what's her name that does all the baking, Eva Levante. She'll have bounties on the very, very end that will earn you some bright dust. So if you want to farm for this business, in fact, I'd be farming for an awful amount of stuff if I wanted these 2 bits and pieces. But you got Card Shuffle, Cardinal Directive, Something to Say, Sleepless Flight, Crystalline Shell, and Brimel Dawn Weapon Ornament for Hardlight, as well as the Great Pigeon Projection. And there's some shaders and stuff there and boons and whatnot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up the final week of the Dawning. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic time this week. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, smoke as a kipper, because it's over for Christmas.